1839 was a common year starting on Tuesday of the Gregorian calendar and a common year starting on Sunday of the Julian calendar, the 1839th year of the Common Era and Anno Domini designations, the 839th year of the second millennium, the 39th year of the 19th century, and the 10th and last year of the 1830s decade. As of the start of 1839, the Gregorian calendar was 12 days ahead of the Julian calendar, which remained in localized use until 1918. Events: January to March. January, the first parallax measurement of the distance to Alpha Centauri is published by Thomas Henderson. January 2nd, first photograph of the Moon taken by photographer Louis Daguerre. January 6th, night of the big wind. Ireland is struck by the most damaging cyclone in 300 years. January 9th, the French Academy of Sciences announces the daguerreotype photography process. January 19th, the British East India Company captures Aden. January 20th, Battle of Yungay. Chile defeats the Peru-Bolivian Confederation, leading to the restoration of an independent Peru. January 29th, English naturalist Charles Darwin marries his cousin Emma Wedgwood. February 11th, the University of Missouri is established, becoming the first public university west of the Mississippi River. February 24th, William Otis receives a patent for the steam shovel. March 5th, Longwood University is founded in Farmville, Virginia. March 7th, Baltimore City College, the third public high school in the United States, is established in Baltimore, Maryland. March 9th, the Anti-Corn Law League is founded in Manchester, England. March 23rd, the Boston Morning Post first records the use of OK. March 26th, the first Henley Royal Regatta is held on the River Thames in England. April to June. April 9th, the world's first commercial electric telegraph line comes into operation alongside the Great Western Railway line in England, from London Paddington Station to West Drayton. April 19th, the Treaty of London establishes Belgium as a kingdom with its independence and neutrality guaranteed by the great powers of Europe. Half of the Limburg province of Belgium is added to the Netherlands, giving rise to a Belgian Limburg and Dutch Limburg. June 3rd, destruction of opium at Human begins. Casus belli for Britain to open the 3-year First Opium War against Qing Dynasty China. A rapid rise in the sale of opium in China to over 40,000 chests per annum has caused the Chinese government to dispatch Scala official Lin Zizhu to Guangzhou to deal with the growing problem of opium addiction. June 22nd, Louis Daguerre receives a patent for his camera. July to September. July 1st, slaves aboard the Amistad rebel and capture the ship. Abdul-Zadai succeeds Mahmud II as Ottoman Emperor. July 23rd, First Anglo-Afghan War. Battle of Ghazni. British forces capture the fortress city of Ghazni, Afghanistan. August 19th, the French government gives Louis Daguerre a pension and gives the daguerreotype for the whole world. August 23rd, British forces seize Hong Kong as a base, as it prepares to wage the First Opium War. August 31st, the First Carlist War ends with the Convenio de Vergara, also known as the Abrazo de Vergara, between Liberal General Baldomero Espartero, Count of Luchana, and Carlist General Rafael Merito. September 9th, in the Great Fire of Mobile, Alabama, hundreds of buildings are burned. October to December. October 3rd, in the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies, a railway between Naples and Portici is inaugurated by King Ferdinand II of Bourbon as the first railway in the Italian peninsula. October 15th, Abdelkader el-Jazairi declares a jihad against the French. November 4th, the Newport Rising is the last large-scale armed rebellion against authority in mainland Britain. November November 11th, the Virginia Military Institute is founded in Lexington, Virginia. November 17th, Giuseppe Verdi's first opera, Oberto Conte di San Bonifacio, opens in Milan. November 25th, a disastrous cyclone slams India with terrible winds and a giant 40-foot storm surge, wiping out the port city of Karinga. 300,000 people die. November 27th, in Boston, Massachusetts, the American Statistical Association is founded. Date unknown. In the United States, the first state law permitting women to own property is passed in Jackson, Mississippi. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, backed by the Russian Empire and the Austrian Empire, compels July monarchy France to abandon Muhammad Ali of Egypt and forces him to return Syria and Arabia to the Ottoman Empire. Tanzimat starts in the Ottoman Empire. The Emperor Minmang renames Vietnam to Tainan. Michael Faraday publishes Experimental Researches in Electricity, clarifying the true nature of electricity. Charles Goodyear vulcanizes rubber. An archaeological excavation on Copan begins. Births. January to June. January 2nd, Gustave Trouvé, French electrical engineer and inventor. January 8th, William Andrews Clark, American politician and entrepreneur. January 9th, John Knowles Paine, first well-known American-born composer of large-scale orchestral music. January 19th, Paul Cézanne, French painter. February 6th, Caroline Testmin, women's rights activist. February 11th, Josiah Willard Gibbs, American physicist and chemist. Almond Strauger, American telecommunications engineer. February 18th, Pascal Cervera Whitehopped, Spanish admiral. February 22nd, Francis Fastless Church, American editor and publisher. March 3rd, Jamsetji Tata, Indian Parsi businessman. March 8th, Josephine Cochran, American inventor of the first commercially successful dishwasher. March 9th, Phoebe Knapp, American hymnwriter. March 15th, Daniel Ridgway Knight, American artist. March 16th, John Butler Yeats, Irish artist. March 21st, Modest Mussorgsky, Russian composer. March 23rd, Julius von Hahn, Austrian meteorologist, the father of modern meteorology. April 3rd, Karl Freiherr von Prell, German philosopher. April 12th, Nikolai Przewalski, Russian explorer. April 30th, Floriano Pissotto, Brazilian president. May 21st, Nils Christopher Dunne, Swedish astronomer. June 1st, Abdul Frasheri, Albanian politician, d. 1892. June 17th, Arthur Tooth, Anglican clergyman prosecuted for ritualist practices in the 1870s. June 21st, Machado de Assis, Brazilian author. July to December. July 8th, John D. Rockefeller, American industrialist and philanthropist. July 17th, Ephraim Shea, American inventor of the Shea locomotive. August 4th, Walter Pater, English essayist and critic. August 8th, Nelson A. Miles, American general. September 2nd, Henry George, American writer, politician, and political economist. September 7th, Patricio Montojo, Spanish admiral. September 10th, Charles Sanders Peirce, American philosopher, logician, mathematician, and scientist. October 2nd, Oscar de Negria, French general. October 9th, Winfield Scotchley, American admiral. October 30th, Alfred Sisley, French impressionist landscape painter. November 1st, Paul Luther, Slovene writer in Hungary. November 20th, Christian Wilberg, German painter. December 5th, George Armstrong Custer, American cavalry officer. December 7th, Redvers Buller, British general and Victoria Cross recipient. December 12th, Caroline Ingalls, born Caroline Lake Winner, American pioneer, mother of author Laura Ingalls Wilder. December 23rd, Janos Smirković, Slovene writer and teacher in Hungary. Unknown. Georges Leclanché, French electrical engineer and inventor. Deaths: January to June. January 24, Michel Caccia, Maltese architect and military engineer. February 7, Carl August Nicander, Swedish poet. February 10, Pedro Romero, Spanish torero. March 2, Charlotte Napoleon Bonaparte, niece of Napoleon I of France. April 1, Benjamin Pierce, American politician. April 2, Hezekiah Niles, American editor and publisher. April 4, Kahumanu, Queen of Hawaii. April 11, John Galt, Scottish novelist. April 22, Denis Davidoff, Russian general and poet. May 11, Thomas Cooper, American political philosopher. May 17, Archibald Allison, Scottish author. June 27, Ranjit Singh, Maharaja of the Punjab. July to December. July 1, Mahmud II, Ottoman Sultan. July 8, Fernando Sor, Spanish guitarist and composer. July 15, Winthrop Mackworth Praed, English politician and poet. July 16, Chief Bowles, Cherokee leader. August 10, Sir John St. Auburn, 5th Baronet, English fossil collector. August 22, Benjamin Lundy, American abolitionist. August 28, William Smith, English geologist and cartographer. September 29, Friedrich Mohs, German geologist and mineralogist. October 6, William Light, British Army colonel and first Surveyor General of South Australia. November 15, William Murdoch, Scottish inventor. December 3, Frederick VI, King of Denmark, ex-King of Norway. December 15, Ignaz Aurelius Fessler, Hungarian court councillor and minister to Alexander I.